public comment section is announced. In no event would anyone be allowed to submit a comment card to speak on an agenda item after the title of the item is read or considered. The total time allotted for each member of the public to comment on each item is 3 minutes. Please be reminded that the Planning and Zoning Board is committed to civility and decorum by members of the public who attend this meeting. Let's start off with a moment of silence. And the Pledge of Allegiance be led by the Planning and Zoning Board member.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
May we start off with a roll call, please?
Board Member Brown,
Present.
Board Member Gallen,
Here.
Board Member Shepherd,
Here.
Vice Chair Fernandez,
Present.
Chairperson Wiley.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Do we have acknowledgement of any board member absentee notifications?
Yes, Chair, we do. We have Miss Renee Burgess sent an email that she will not be present tonight. And we have Miss Lucy Joseph that sent an email last week that she will not be present. And by Miss Burgess not being here, Mr. Brown can be a voting member tonight, if it's your pleasure. And I'm not sure if you want to put to a vote where Miss Joseph is not here by it not having no alternate, if you want to put Mr. Gallen to be a voting member tonight. What's your pleasure?
Yes. Board, do we agree with that?
Yes.
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 Okay, thank you.
Any acknowledgement of any board member vacant positions?
Yes, sir. We have vacant alternate position, District 2, vacant alternate position, District 4. We have a board member vacancy, District 5.
All right, thank you. Number 3, are there any additions or deletions to the agenda?
No, Mr. Chair.
Number 4, disclosure by any board members?
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
Brown and Phillips, which is a company I'm involved in, did a review of the plat.
Okay, Mr. Chair, I'll do some research on that and come back to the board.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, I just got a
Yes, sir.
quick question. Did Mr. Brown actually work on this replant? Is that a no, sir?
No.
Thank you.
No, we did not, sir. The PSL that worked on that was through Brown and Phillips. It was John E. Phillips that worked on this. And I have a letter approving it from Brown and Phillips, approving the plat. I also have approval from the city departments.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
so what was Mr. Brown alluding to? Can I get a clarity of what Mr. Brown was alluding to?
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
you're referring to our conversation pre-meeting, or?
Whatever he was saying, I didn't quite get what he was saying.
Oh, just that he works for the company that reviewed the plat
Okay.
before you tonight. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay. On to the adoption of the agenda.
So move.
Second.
It has been properly moved in second. Chair, are we ready for the vote?
Yes.
Board Member Brown,
Yes.
Board Member Gallen,
Yes.
Board Member Shepherd,
Yes.
Vice Chair Fernandez,
Yes.
Chair Wiley.
Yes.
The vote passes with unanimous vote, Chair.
All right, on to number 5, approval minutes.
We have no minutes at this time, Chair. It'll be on the next scheduled Planning and Zoning Board meeting.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
how many meetings do we have before we get the minutes? Is it 3 meetings? I'm thinking it's 3 meetings. 4 meetings?
Mr. Chair?
Yes.
I believe usually we try to get them to the next meeting. It just depends on how long they take to get prepared.
Right.
Abrella, is it usually about which we're always more quickly than 1 month, right? It's never,
We
yeah.
just, yeah, because once we send them over to them and they transcribe it and send it over to us. But I will follow up with them so we can have something for the next meeting.
Please, because it looked like to me it's been a couple of months since I read any of the, I might be wrong now.
I'm thinking March. March was the last time we had a board meeting where we had minutes approved. I wasn't here for the April 10th meeting, but I read the agenda packet. I didn't see any minutes in that. So technically it's been since March.
Okay, I know it's been a while. I wasn't sure. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes. On to number 6, unfinished business.
We have none, Chair.
On to new business.
A replat application to combine 3 parcels for the Marina Village Element 8 development site located at the southeast corner of Broadway, East 12th Street, 1124 Broadway Avenue, parcel control number 56 43 42 33 02 000-0019 minus 2.5 acres, 57 East 12th Street, parcel control number 56 43 42 33 02 000-0160 minus 0.24 acres and 1195 Avenue C, parcel control number 56 43 42 33 02 000-0171 minus 0.15 acres for a total of plus minus 2.44 acres. The presenter tonight will be Kirk Thompson, Principal Planner.
Chair,
Yes.
I got a quick clarification, Ms. Weathers. The first PCN number you called out the last 4 is 0019. On the paperwork that we have, it's 0010. Which is it?
Parcel control number for the first one, 1124 Broadway Avenue, is 56 43 42 33 02-000-0010.
Perfect. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, if I may,
Yes.
I did tell you that I would look into the ethics question that was raised with respect to the board member's employment or his firm having reviewed the application. Frequently, questions of ethics require research, and often a conversation off record would be my preference with the board member. Based on the fact that it was disclosed recently, my advice would be, in an abundance of caution for the board member, to go ahead and abstain from this vote. We can go ahead and provide the appropriate form for him to fill out, and I'll walk him through the process.
Thank you. Right, Mr. Thompson?
All right. As read by Ms. Weathers, this is a resolution for the city council to approve plat PA 25-0001. This is the project location map. The red dot signifies the location of the property. The subject property is currently vacant and is located within the bounds of the CRA. CRA acquired the property situated along one of the city's primary north-south thoroughfares, which is Broadway Avenue, in 1994. An aerial of the property shows the location. The site has a downtown mixed-use land use designation and a DC downtown core zoning classification. What you have here is the first page of the plat. I'll come back to this. Well, I'll make this show you. If you notice down here at number 6, dedications, On the plat, there's a dedication for right-of-way dedication to the city of Riviera Beach. Track RW1 is shown here on. It's also known as 12th Avenue is dedicated and granted in fee simple to the city of Riviera Beach for right-of-way, for public right-of-way in and out of the site. Okay. Page 2 of the plat is shown here, and that's where I was speaking of the area here. It is dedicated to the city by the description of the in the dedication and reservation section on page 1 of the plat is indicated as that item number 7. This is again page 3. And staff reviewed the application. The staff has reviewed this extensively, and this proposed replat has been found to be consistent with Chapter 30 of the subdivision regulations and Chapter 177 of the Florida statutes. Brown and Phillips was the company that reviewed it for for this city, and they indicated that it is in compliance with these 2 sections. Primarily, to 1, it protects the public health, safety, and welfare. 2, the proposed plat will not be in violation of the comfort and convenience of the public in general, nor of the residents within the adjacent neighborhoods. And 3, shall be consistent with the immediate surrounding area. The plan area shall become the city's first Class A mixed income and mixed use development. The development embraces the opportunity to contribute positively to the city's ongoing transformation. Staff requests that the Planning and Zoning Board recommend approval of the proposed replat. Now, it says here, subject to the staff's conditional approval. I want to make it clear to the board that all the city departments has approved this plat. That being the building official, the engineering, Mr. Terrence Bailey, the fire department, the public water utilities by Mr. John Armstrong. There's been the zoning approval by myself, as indicated by the letter from the reviewing third-party surveyor company. So as a result, there is no need for that condition that you see on your and your backup. That's on page 7 of the staff report, because now all of the city departments have indicated their compliance for this plat. So you can strike that that condition can be stricken. Okay. So with that, the staff recommends that the Planning and Zoning Board recommend approval of proposed replat to the city, to the Riviera Beach City Council. And with that, that concludes staff's presentation. Mr. John Rose is here and Mr. Jordan Davis are here representing the applicant. I would like to ask if you could hold any questions, see if they have anything that they want to add at this time.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
Mr. Thompson,
Yes, ma'am.
you said page 7. Where is page 7? Am I over?
In the staff report, ma'am.
Am I overlooking it?
Yes, ma'am. It's at the bottom of page, look at page 7. Is at the bottom, ma'am? Should be.
I don't see page 7. Maybe it's me. See there, I got a sharp eye. I got a sharp eye, I didn't see it. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Mr. Thompson,
Yes, sir.
for the approval of the replat, do we have to add the condition of the owners are granting the right of way to the city for 12th Avenue?
No, sir, because it's already mentioned in the dedication section of the plat. On number 6, on the signature page of the plat, sir. Number 6, under dedications.
Okay.
So when the plat is approved and signed, that dedication is a part of the plat. It dedicates that right away there.
Okay, I was just making sure because that little itty bitty print, the lawyer's print, I couldn't really.
Sir, sorry about that, but it's there.
So I was just confirming. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes, do we have any comment cards?
Yes. Mr. Chair, we have one comment card from Mr. Dye.
All right, well, we like for the presentation to come first, so they may answer some of the comments, or do you want to go ahead and let the comment cards be read first?
It's your pleasure.
Mr. Chair,
Yes,
I think Kurt's concluded his presentation, so we don't have anything further.
got it. Okay, so comment cards.
Mr. Dye? Oh,
So coming to the,
Are concerning not that plat, but the change in zoning at, between 23rd and 22nd, right behind DOW.
Can you just state your name for the record?
I live at 37 East 23rd Street. And first and foremost, since I'm the only person here representing the community, I'd like more than 3 minutes to get the points across that I'd like to say. Secondly, I'd like to thank the city for installing the French drain in front of my house. We have a horrible drainage problem on our street. And the city was very gracious in creating a French drain that really alleviated the lake that formed there at any decent storm.
I'm sorry, sir. Tell me your name again. I met you before. but-
Yes, ma'am. Leeds
Okay.
die.
Okay, Mr. Dye. Go ahead.
You were talking about 23rd Street?
Yes.
23rd, yeah. Right in
Oh, here
back
is
of the VFW.
No, I know that, but it's not part of this plat. Is it something else?
Let's just hear it.
Okay.
No, that's what your sign says in front of it, that you're addressing the zoning change on those two pieces of property from residential to downtown core.
No.
No what?
oh, this is the other section.
There's another sign there.
Mr. Thompson, can you explain, please?
That sign is up there as we speak. I saw it less than an hour ago. Says today, May 15th. You
Mr.
had scheduled it for last month, and you scheduled it again for this month. So honestly, it's unfair to the community to have that scheduled in the middle of the summer when a large percentage of the people that live in that neighborhood probably have left.
Mr. Chair, I believe
Yes.
the public comment is related to, there is a zoning change that is pending on 23rd Street, but it's not before the Planning and Zoning Board this evening. And I apologize to you, sir, if the sign said that they would be here this evening. But that project is not yet gone through all of the city department review. So it, until it completes the reviews, then it will come back to the Planning and Zoning Board. So I
That's
apologize
excellent.
for the sign.
That's excellent.
Could-
That-
Could I add to that? Mr. Dye, have you provided Mr. Evans and his team a copy of that long list you said you had?
It's not a long list. I just felt compelled to, address you and thank you for the French drain that you guys installed. Made a huge difference. And give you my opinions on this proposed zoning change right there. And the sign has been changed this month to this date. Am I
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
And so I'm glad that and so what's the next date that it's proposed for? Or you'll tell us?
I will address after
You'll
you've
let us
finished
know.
your comments.
Okay. So, well, I don't have anything to say unless you're addressing that. I mean, I don't want to waste my bullets.
Well,
We have not set the time because until it completes that review,
Very much.
oh, thank you, sir. Sorry for stopping you in midway.
No, but I hope that, the only other thing is, I hope that you will schedule that for a date when it's more likely that members of that community, my community, are more likely to be here and able, because sometimes we have a strong community presence here at your zoning meetings, because there's a lot of opinions about what you guys are doing and not doing. So I find it unfair to schedule it at a time period when the public is not either informed, able to be informed, or even here.
I think, Mr. Chair, I
Yes.
think maybe you all should change the date on it, Scott, because it's been there for quite a while. It was brought to my attention. In fact, I didn't see it until one of the neighbors across the street notified me, and I did see it. And I did think it was for tonight. I really did. So, thank you,
The
Mr.
reason why I
Chair.
said no is that's item is not on the agenda. Had we been informed, someone called the department, we would have gone out to pull that sign down.
But they
as soon
changed
as
it
possible.
twice, Mr. Thompson.
Excuse me?
Twice. They changed it twice. So I don't know who put the board up.
Okay.
I don't know where it came from.
All right, so our apologies, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
You, sir, have a great evening.
All right. Do we have any questions here at the board? I'll start with Mrs. Shepherd.
About this project?
Yes.
No, go ahead. Let me be last. I want to hear.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Gallen?
No.
All right. Mr. Brown?
Since if he's abstaining, he can't speak on the issue, Mr.
Okay,
Chair.
I thought he could, okay. And I don't have any questions either. So do we go ahead and go to, well, hold on, we'll wait for Mrs. Shepherd. I think Mrs. Shepherd stated she had a vote. She had a comment.
No, I do not have a comment. I was just waiting on you all, give you a chance. But no, I think this is an excellent project, and I definitely think we should move forward with it.
Absolutely. So we can go ahead and go to a vote.
Ready for the vote, Chair?
Yes.
Can we motion to accept it first? I motion to accept the replat as read into the record by Ms. Weathers, Broadway Avenue and East 12th Street and 1195 Avenue C. If I missed an address, it was already read into the record by Ms. Weathers.
Second. It has been properly motioned and second. Are we ready for the vote, Chair?
Yes.
Mr. Gallen?
Yes.
Ms. Shepherd?
Yes.
Vice Chair Fernandez?
Yes.
Chair Wiley?
Yes.
The vote passes with unanimous vote, Chair.
Okay, on to workshop items.
There are no workshops that I know of that are planned in the future. Mr. Scott Evans stepped out of the room, but to my knowledge, we have no workshops scheduled.
All right, do we have any public comments?
No, sir. No, sir, Mr. Chair.
All right, just wanted to acknowledge Mr. Gank and congratulate you on behalf of becoming Riviera Beach's spokesperson. All right, thank you, sir. You have a nice
Have a
day.
great evening, sir.
I can say quickly, Mr. Board members, that I think the second P and Z meeting will be for comprehensive plan. I think Ms. Weathers will take that.
Okay. All right, so let's go and move on to number 10, general discussion. Do we have any staff updates?
Not as of now, Chair.
Any correspondence? Has any one of the members gone to the go-kart track?
I thought you were taking the lead in that,
Group trip.
Yeah.
but it's not in Riviera Beach. Why are we?
No, it's in Riviera.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's in Riviera.
Did they change the name on the sign yet and the advertisement?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think so. But I think the city was going to sponsor it for us, so we'll be able to go for free.
Okay.
Is that right? Where's Mr. Evans?
Mr. Thompson? Mr. Thompson? They're trying to get your attention of a free
Yeah.
trip.
About the go-kart, and I was heard that the city would actually sponsor that for the planning and zoning board. Is that true?
Okay, look, listen to me. In lieu of the snacks.
I have no answer to that. I
We'll have to have a conversation about that, Mr. Chair.
That would be
I
a
have no
closed
answer.
executive session for us.
I would have to defer that to Mr. Evans, or you can call tomorrow and see.
Oh, he's back. He's back. He can answer the question.
Okay.
We voted that Mr. Evans paid? Is that what you said?
That was it.
Oh,
And
you missed it.
unanimously.
Oh, you missed our last vote. You're paying for all of us to go to that go-kart place in Riviera Beach. Oh.
Well, hopefully we'll have fun.
Shall we call for a closed executive session for that, or? Now you putting them on the spot. But
Per diem.
anyway, maybe Mr. Wiley, since he's the chair, he'll sponsor us.
Oh, man. Yeah, but I do have a couple kids from my school. I went there, and it's a great facility. Great facility, and it's very exciting. So hopefully the city could comes out and be able to support it and everything. But it's really nice facility.
But Mr. Evans, excuse me, that they're saying that they're not using the Riviera Beach 33404. I think we need to stop, and because the Rapids did that for very, very many years, and I think we lose revenue when we don't pursue it. I think we should aggressively make them use, and they stand right here and say they're going to do it, and they don't do it.
Actually, during our March meeting, Mr. Evans, your unit was supposed to look into it because it is a code infraction. And we pulled up the website and it still had West Palm Beach. I haven't pulled it up tonight, but if you could research it, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah, Mr. Chair?
Yes.
Yes, that did come up at the March meeting, and the very next day we notified code enforcement. So I will follow up to see what the action was related to that.
Thank you, sir.
And Mr. Chair, can I say this?
Yes, ma'am.
I am excited because you all brought it up about the wall at National Village. And I'm excited. I
Yes.
passed by there
Yes.
yesterday and that wall was
Was
repaired.
repaired. Yes.
And it comes from planning and zoning, making sure certain things are done.
Right.
And I was very excited. And can I just report in Recreation Department, we will be having skating over at Dan Calloway. They're putting together a program. I think the program is together. They will be having skating for the children, skating parties. So if you hear the skates going on over there, the children are skating. So that's a good program for them. So we're moving up. Recreation Department is moving up. They had a beautiful Easter egg hunt. And it was just fabulous to give the kids a way, and they're having the cheerleading. So we are moving. So if you hear the skates over there, they're skating.
Good.
One thing I would like to state also, I just noticed yesterday when I was leaving my first job that I want to give kudos out to I think it's Public Works was doing the work right there on the corner of Martin Luther King and Australian. I guess we had a water flood, a water leak or whatever, and those guys was out there, man, busting their butt to get out there and get everything fixed. And it was out there today again, making sure everything was okay. And it was good to see that they was right on top of that as soon as possible. So that's one thing good. Just a great response from the city to be able to get that done and have the city detoured off to where people kind of still flowed and still did, it went smoothly. Put it like it went pretty smoothly. So,
And may I say one thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Hats off to the clerk's office. Those of you all that wasn't out there, it was a fabulous family luncheon. Those clerks, I don't know how they think about all that, but the venue was absolutely wonderful. The food was wonderful. And I tell you, it was just absolutely beautiful. So my hat's off to Miss Deborah Hall McCullum, her entire staff, and the people that volunteered. And I tell you, this city, they are on the move, and we have to give them our congrats and thank them for bringing things back to the city that we used to do years and years and years ago. So thank you to Deborah and her entire staff and volunteers. And with that, I'm ready to go.
yes, the upcoming Planning and Zoning Board next meeting, it states that May 29th, 2025. Is that accurate?
Mr. Chair?
Yes.
No, our next meeting will be in June, which I think it's the 12th.
But no May 29th?
The May 29th, we are having a meeting, and we would, I meant to mention it actually. It is our major last public workshop for the comprehensive plan.
Okay.
And we've invited the public. We just finished a video that will be going out on social media to try and get as many residents to come to hear about the plan, provide some feedback and comments. So we're on the 29th will be the workshop, or the final public workshop for the comprehensive plan. And then following that, it would then proceed through the public hearing process, which would come back to Planning and Zoning Board and go to City Council before it's approved.
So to clarify, are we going to have a planning and zoning meeting on May 29th?
No, there will, no
no
planning
meeting.
and zoning, but I
Okay.
did want to, but since you reminded me, I wanted to say we
So there's
will
going to be a
have,
workshop here
we'll have a
for,
public workshop, and I hope the planning and zoning board will come and participate.
Mr. Evans, that's a question. So, I was wanting to see if this was a violation with the planning and zoning board, as you were stating that you would have, some correspondence to going out to the public so the public could be able to see it. Is something like that possible to be sent to the planning and zoning board members and for us to forward that on Facebook so it can get more rotation for more people to be able to participate? Because a lot of people probably just don't go to the Riviera Beach, website. So is it possible for us to be able to advertise that personally?
On YouTube?
Our goal is to get as many of the residents to come. So it definitely won't be a planning and zoning board meeting, but we want to get as many residents to
Right.
come out to that meeting. We can share our, all of our, we have a flyer and maybe a link to the video.
Right.
And the more you can share that with the residents, the better. So yes, we will have that sent to you by email.
Great, thank you.
Oh, sounds good.
Is there a motion for adjournment?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.